going on YouTube? My name is Blake Yarbrough and welcome back. Today we're here at my boy Clint's house.
High fly ball, deep left center, Duvall back, he's on the track, he's at the wall, see ya!
Last time we filmed, we were in New York. Now we're at his house in Atlanta. He's got some crazy sneakers to show us, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Yeah, let's go to the basement, bro.
Just for
Wow, this is a crazy room, dude.
This is a little project I've been working on this off season. It's definitely transitioned from a room that was a ping pong room to a room that's now a shrine of a lot of shoes that mean a lot to me in different ways. So it's pretty cool.
So guys, if you saw our last video, we were actually in New York. I visited Clint while he was up in New York playing for the Yankees. And he had a decent collection, a really good collection to be honest with you guys, if you saw that video. But this is crazy, bro. How many shoes are in here now?
I'd say we're pushing close to 300. I don't count as often. I think last time I saw you, my shoe collection was just like predominantly Jordan 1s. I'd say in the year of 2020, it's the dunk for me. You know, I've definitely taken a lot more pride in buying those shoes because I feel like I've kind of like filled up all the Jordan 1s that I want, and you can only go so far back with those. So
yeah, you had a ton of Jordan 1s in New York. You were playing in those as cleats, which we'll kind of talk about that. I mean, look at all the boxes, all the container boxes. This is insane, bro.
It's a little bit different feeling being in it than people who don't watch or care about shoes as much as we do. So I bring my dad down here and I don't think that it's not, he's just like, dude, you're just wasting your money.
They don't
but
get it.
To other people, it's like, this is a room of a lot of different eras of our lives, or eras that I wasn't even alive for.
Yeah.
So it's cool to kind of relive those moments.
Let's take a start on this wall and you can just kind of walk me through what you've got down here and kind of your vision as far as having a sneaker room.
Yeah, so with this, it's just 21 different pairs. I try to do the dunk highs in the middle and the dunk lows on the outside. I've switched this pretty frequently just because this is kind of like the pairs I want on display for the time that I bring whoever it is down here.
So you've got some recent stuff on here and then you've got some really old sneakers that honestly, I don't even know the names of some of these. I know we've got the roller derbies up here. These are super nice.
Yeah, those are sick. You look at the insoles on those.
I've never
just cool.
seen these in person. Like
Yeah.
these are really sick.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that most of my shoes down here are worn 1 to twice or not even worn
Yeah, I
at
mean,
all.
these look just about brand new.
Yeah, I think I wore those to the post office to pick up my Warren Lotus dunk. I mean, I guess the pair that people don't know much about, but they might know about is obviously this colorway. You know, I mean, I remember being in Flight Club in 2019 and I wasn't on the dunks yet. I remember like asking about this pair and they were like, oh yeah, that one's like 1,400. And I was like, what?
What are they now?
I don't know what I paid. I think I paid like 1,600
Yeah.
for these, but it's hard with the year that they release and to find your size and to honestly find people that want to get rid of them because this is such a, I mean, this just like looks like the Travis Scott colorway. I would venture out to say there was probably a little inspiration behind
Definitely.
his shoe and what he saw in this one. So it's definitely a different occasion shoe for me, but
This is one of my favorites.
I was a little, I actually got Sean Cliver's holiday special pair before I got these.
Really?
So once I saw the material on those, I wanted them more, and I ended up realizing there was a snowflake.
I never knew that until you told me.
Yeah.
I never knew that this was a snowflake.
Once I got that one, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna just bite the bullet and buy these. I mean, these ran me like $1,000, and I wasn't happy. But how can you have the holiday special without having this one? 'Cause
Yeah, you gotta
personally,
have
this
both.
was like one of my 3 favorites from 2020.
It's Nick's favorite.
Yeah.
It's Nick's favorite.
Yeah.
He got them.
The material on that, it's unlike any other pairs that I have in here, honestly. Like, it's cool because like there's so many different colorways and so many different like materials of all the shoes in here, and that one's definitely like one of the most unique.
It's a premium. These are set to release. They already released?
They haven't released yet.
They
I
haven't
think they
released
just got
yet?
uploaded on sneakers.
Okay.
So,
This is the football gray colorway, which
yeah.
obviously they're already worn.
Ooh. I've worn them
You've been
one
killing
time.
these already. One time?
It's embarrassing. Any of my friends that know me know that I have a friend that I've played like a grown man's game of tag with since we were like 8, and I was in a parking garage chasing him around for 2 hours in these.
Look at these.
So personally,
Not released yet and already kind of
beat up. But like over there's 2 other pairs of them because that's how much I like this shoe.
So this is a triple up.
Yeah, 3 of those. I wouldn't have bought 3 if I didn't beat that one up so badly.
And then you've got some old classics,
Yeah.
which have skyrocketed in value.
Yeah, this I would say is what started my dunk crave, the highs, because I got these off of my friend Warren.
That's English Soul.
English Soul,
Okay.
yeah. So Warren and I have been working together. I mean, we're friends at this point in time. We probably since I was like 19.
Okay.
And he knows that I like dunks, and he hit me up, and he was like, I actually think I texted him and sought it out, and then a couple weeks later he hit me with a text and was like, I got a pair for you, got the original box, got the original receipt. So
That's one of the cleanest pairs that I've seen. I mean, I've seen other people have them, but not this condition. Like,
Yeah,
these
those
are
are
really clean.
I wear most of my stuff, most of it. I just got these the other day from a guy named Matthew Ostergaard.
What's the name of this colorway?
This is the
honestly-
Jason Voorhees.
Oh, Voorhees.
Voorhees.
Yeah,
Voorhees.
okay.
I'm not super familiar with, the Friday the 13th and the whole Freddy versus Jason. I've actually
Yeah.
never seen the movie, but he gave me this pair. I gave him a jersey, and he gave me this pair for free. So this was his pair. He said it was his favorite. The condition's great. Like,
They seem
they're
super
super
comfortable.
soft. Yeah, yeah.
The
And
leather
these-
is insane.
This is a size 10. I normally wear a 10.5, but these fit perfect.
Probably because they're a little worn.
I actually am okay with them being a little worn because the shoe looks better worn, personally.
Yeah, I mean, the condition looks amazing. So these are 21 of your dunks, but there is a whole lot more dunks over here. So let's kind of transition to this wall, which is insane. Like, guys, if you can see, I'm 6'1", you're 6'1" or 2". The height of this is just, it's crazy. There's so many sneakers in here. Every time I'm looking, I'm seeing something that I wish I had in my collection, so.
Yeah, I mean, this wall is, like I told my girlfriend Kaylee the other night, I was like, I like coming down here and looking at this wall and being like, what am I gonna wear today? Like,
You could wear anything.
exactly.
You've got the whole color palette in this wall. And it looks like you've got more dunks than you do Jordans, which when
Yeah.
I came to New York, you definitely had more Jordans
Oh yeah.
than you did dunks. So tell me some of the recent pickups that you've gotten or some of your favorites.
Dude, so, because I'm looking at one individual that I haven't, personally I don't like telling people shoes that I think I'm on to something with, especially when the quantity's low, but I'm going to go ahead and just make the purchase after this video, because I know there's one left on StockX, and I'm not letting any of your subscribers take it, but it's the Danny Stupa Dunk High. I really like to swap laces, so this is like the original lace that it came with,
Oh, okay. Those
and
are
I think it's
perfect.
cool, but personally,
Ooh.
I think that if you throw a white in there, it's like a Syracuse Kentucky hybrid, and it's super clean. I've only worn this pair one time. I literally got them after a game. I worked out in them in the weight room and just caught a bunch of, because people thought that I was wearing Mets colors.
Oh.
So, but these are clean.
I see the Street Hawkers up here.
Oh yeah.
You've got the Turdunkins, the Bodegas. You got both colorways of the Bodegas. So you've got a lot of the recents, but I see some really old ones in here too.
The Bodega one was cool, I commented on Bodega's Instagram picture, and I remember watching the video on the sneakers app of the way that they made the shoe, and the guy's name was Drew Barr, and he was just talking, and I got a message on Instagram from that guy, and I was like, wait a minute, I was just watching you on a video, and he was like, you want the Bodegas? I saw you comment commented on the picture, and they're from Boston, so he threw a side jab. Like, I can't believe I'm giving it to a Evil Empire guy, but he came through. He got me the Friends and Family pair relatively quick, and like, these are clean. You know, like, I really like them. And then obviously I have the general release, but like, these are sick, man. Like, this one, the Friends and Family one, is crazy.
That's one thing I like about Nike SBs and Dunks.
Yeah.
Is the quality is always there.
Yeah. So I like Jordan 1s and Dunk Highs, and they're pretty similar. They look pretty similar. Why I think Dunk Highs more is because it feels like it's just local skate shops, and they collab and they make their own version of what they have their vision. So like, the Air Jordan 1 is like, the colorways are kind of set in stone. Then with these, you have all kinds of like people's personal craft that they put on it, and the colorways, and it just like
more of a story, more
yeah,
creativity,
way more customization. It feels like.
Here's a pair from a few years ago that Nick has been dying to get. The corals. These are really sick.
Those are sick. I don't think I've worn those.
You've got the off-whites. Now here's an unreleased one. This one's going to be pretty popular, I think. The Coast or the UCLA.
Yeah.
This is a nice colorway.
I like it. I don't like the 2021 Dunk lows, to be honest.
I've heard the quality, which now that I have these in hand, everybody's kind of been saying the quality on the new Dunks is going to be like lower because they're making more, which honestly, guys, I could tell you that the quality on these seems kind of bad, but I love the colorway. The colorway is super nice.
Yeah, it's sick.
Show me some of like some old ones that people don't see every day. Like, everybody's got kind of the newer ones. Pull out one that you think maybe people don't see every day.
I mean, if we're talking about just taking it back, like the Jeff Staple Purple Pigeon.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, I bought this one off of a guy. This was his personal pair, so they have a little bit of mileage on them, but like the stars, I'd say, are 90%, 95. I really like these. I mean, obviously, if you're a Dunk fan from the beginning, then this is a pair that everyone knows about. But some of my like more recent pickups that I got, oh yeah, dude.
You were telling me about these. These are crazy,
bro. So
one of my favorite movies.
I went to Arizona with Kaylee for like 4 days, right? And I'm telling you, Arizona had some absolute heat out there. I got those out there. I got the Purple Pigeons from out there. I think it was called the Wolf Gray Wools. Like, the material on these are sick. I got these.
Those are sick.
Out there. Yeah, I mean, these are sick. I told her I left there, and I was like, that was a great trip. Oh yeah, I got the
ray guns.
Yeah, the ray guns, the retro ones. Dude, I went off in Arizona.
Any trip you get there. Sneakers is a good trip.
Yeah, there's some good stores out in Arizona, but like more recent pickups, vintage, is definitely the Curry.
Wow.
Like, I put something out on Twitter, and
the tag's still on there.
Yeah, like Matt Ostergaard, I mentioned his name. Like, dude, he found these for me in like 5 seconds. These are a size 10 and they fit perfect. Like, I think a 10.5 would have been too big. This is I'm pretty sure this is a 2011 version. 2010, my bad.
Those are crazy.
Yeah.
They just re-released like a 2.0 or like a different version.
Yeah. These are the medium curves. But like, I like these. The material on these, like it's in such good condition. These are cool, but like personally on the new 2021s, like the laces are different, the tongues are longer. The shoe is hard for me to like tie it the way I want without feeling like it's gonna fall off my foot. Because I kind of like them a little more loose versus like this shoe stays on perfect. I've got some complaints about the 2021 Dunks lows. The highs have been spot on. I like the highs. The lows are...
Now, what are these right here? I don't think I've ever seen these.
These are the Marge Simpsons. I did a little digging. There's this guy that he's on Instagram and he sells Dunks. These are used, obviously. They definitely have some mileage on them. But I don't know how I came across the guy that bought them off this guy's page. And I had already messaged this guy that he bought them off of. And I was like, did this guy actually buy them? Because he's trying to sell them to me. And he was like, yeah, he just bought them the other day. And the guy gave them to me for the price he bought them for. And I probably won't wear them. But I have the Homer Simpson Dunks. So it's just like, why not get the Marges? You know, like these are definitely probably one of the most worn shoes I have down here. But I think that I could get away with wearing them like this. It's
yeah, I mean, honestly, like that looks like one that you'd want to wear, almost like the Papa Bear, like that whole collection. It just looks kind of better worn. If there's a set to have, you like to complete that whole set?
Yeah, I definitely like went ahead and got like the whole like ugly duckling pack. Like, you know, I went out and I got the plum.
And that's the lace swap.
Yeah.
So that lace swap is my favorite.
Yeah, I did the same. I lace swapped, but I went cream with these. So I don't know how I feel completely yet, but I think it's a nice, I think it kind of goes with it, but
yeah, I think the white here looks good, but the cream with like these colors, like
you know, it doesn't look as good.
That looks like a Halloween shoe,
but I like it. I like it.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. I mean, I tried to get creative with the orange tips.
Now, I've seen people post about these. I don't know how rare they are, but I feel like this is an expensive one right now.
Yeah, those are the nasty boys. Dude, the only reason I bought that pair was Daniel and me, like, always find a way to say boy after everything. And these are called the nasty boys. And I was just like, I have to get them.
Gotta have 'em.
I've never worn them.
Yeah, they're brand
Just
new.
down here, like I told you guys earlier.
Right.
Like,
Just try them on.
yeah, try them on down here and just wait for the right time to wear them. I mean, I don't really force it, to be honest.
Now you've got some other hype ones as we kind of move across. Like I see the Chunky Dunkies. We've got Travis Scott Lows.
Oh yeah, two of those.
Two of those. We've got Off-White Serena Blazers. Like,
Yeah.
you've got some high dollar, really nice sneakers in here. What are some of the ones that have been like hard for you to track down?
The black and white Jordan 1s were a pair that, like, I was kind of surprised that I didn't find them at an earlier time, if that makes sense, because it's such a simple shoe.
Yeah.
And it's not one that I've seen anyone wear. I think I saw like Kevin Hart wear it on like his comedy special, and then that was the reason where I was like, I gotta go get it. But
It's
like,
a clean colorway.
just the standard black and white, but like, I wouldn't say this one was hard to get, but it was one that I never came across in a store.
Hey guys, I just wanted to jump in here real quick and remind you that I am giving away a size 11 pair of Marjard 2.0s. All you gotta do is watch my last video. Make sure you follow all the rules to enter. Winner will be selected March 7th on Instagram, so make sure you follow all the rules and enter before then. Now let's get back to the video.
This wall is more of what was featured in our first video that we did.
So you had tons of Jordan 1s in New York. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, the Soul Flies.
Yeah, the Soul Flies. The quality on these, super, super nice. Really rare Jordan 1. You don't see people have these too often. And it looks like in pictures, I think even on like StockX, this looks black.
Yeah.
But it's actually like obviously like a Miami green.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is one of my favorites that you have. And I don't even like orange that much. I think something funny that you did, that you told me at SneakerCon, was the Air Jordan 1 Chicago Off-White. What did you do to these?
Is this the one where I glued them down? Yeah. Yeah, you can still see. I was going through a stage where the pants, like we talked about earlier in this video, I like to lace them one lace down, and I wasn't a fan of like the flaps. And
I'm
like,
not a fan of the flaps, to be honest.
Now that I've got the whole pants situation figured out, it looks better whenever they come up higher. So like now I just got like these flaps glued down. And like,
this one, not many people have this. This is a really expensive sneaker right now.
yeah, that's the New Beginnings pack.
Yeah, and you've got the airships over there too.
Yeah, the airships are fresh, man. Like, I've put these on. I've never pulled the trigger to like actually incorporate them into my outfit and leave the house in them. But like, I love the way that this shoe looks. This was obviously, what was this, 84 or 85?
I think 84, 85.
Yeah, like he wore
That's the
these.
one that got banned.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Jordan 1.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about these right here? Because these just released. I took a fat L. Here they are in hand. This is the first time I've seen them. Overall, I mean, this colorway is super clean.
This was a pair that like, I remember me and Max and Daniel were DMing in our Instagram group like a year ago.
Max wanted these back.
Yeah, and the release date was set for February of 2021, and like to be in this moment now and it just released, I'm like, I can't believe how much time has gone by since then. But I wanted it really bad. I got it, and I'm real particular with how I lace my shoes, and the biggest pet peeve for me is that these laces aren't long enough and the tongue is really high, and whenever you tie this shoe, it like ties down here and you have so much tongue left, and I don't like a lot of tongue. So like, first impression was I don't like the way that they look on my feet. I cleaned my house in them last night just to just to wear them, you know, but like, all right.
It feels like they really need to be broken.
Yeah, yeah. But like, that's a pair that the more it gets broken in, it's like, you don't want it to break in, but you do. Like, that's a pair because I feel like whenever I think of that shoe, like every time I've seen a picture of it, it's pretty beat up because it's the actual 1985 version. So like, my mind kind of goes toward wear it to beat it up because it is a 1985 shoe. So I think I need to beat it up the right way.
Now, what do you think about these? Because this is kind of like a controversial topic. After the Travis 1 came out, kind of hyped up Jordan 1 lows. This is the Chicago low, which to me, the only lows that I like personally are the ones that come with the OG tongue.
Yeah.
And then this on the heel, the Wings logo. So how do you feel about these?
This pair is probably my favorite low. It's a little more beat up, obviously, because you can tell that I liked it a lot. This was in our earlier stages. Like, I really ran this shoe into the ground compared to the other pairs that I have. But like, this is why I bought the Dior. lows. I came down, I was wearing shorts, and I put these on, and I was like, I'm getting the lows because I can wear them with pants, I can wear them with shorts. Like, I have short legs, so it's harder to wear the highs, but like, this is why I got them, so.
I prefer the Dior lows, which you have them.
They're up top over there.
Let's pull those down.
Yeah, I mean, those are like for me, like a special occasion shoe.
Yeah, for sure. It's
So,
like
like-
an event or
Yeah, so like,
maybe a special game.
I bought these with the intention to, when we travel on game days, wear them with like a blazer and some sick pants, kind of get away with it, you know, because this is a pair that like, I mean, that's like the biggest flex ever on the bottom for me. It's just the whole Dior thing. I mean, I'm a little late to the party, but like, I'll get around to getting the highs, but like, this was a pair I felt like I could dress up a little bit better.
For sure.
I mean,
I prefer the lows on these.
This is like
for
that
sure.
pair that if you don't know shoes, you probably know this shoe. This is my most expensive shoe. I feel like all my most expensive shoes are all Jordans, but I have more Dunks. I guess, you know, the quantity is not as much, but the price somehow is way more.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, but I'm super proud of these. I'm proud of all my shoes, but this is a pair that the house is burning down. I probably gotta grab this one because
Yes, yeah, save these.
it's expensive. I've never seen anybody wear these. There's this guy at the gym that I go to that wears them, but like,
To the gym?
dude, there's no way they're real. We'll talk one day. He's
Yeah.
way bigger than me. I'm not gonna confront him yet, but like, no way his are real.
When we were in New York, you had, at that time, I'm sure everybody's familiar, you played in Travis Scott's. And what was like your whole mission of doing that? And
Yeah.
like, where are you today with that?
I think the first cleat that I got customized was the Shadow ones.
Yeah.
And then I went to the Nigel Sylvesters, and those caught a lot of traction. And I was
Nigel
like,
shouted you out.
Nigel shouted me out, and I thought to myself, you know what, like, I'm getting a lot of attention, but I'm gonna just blow up the attention button if I get a Travis Scott shoe. And I met Travis at a concert, kind of hinted at him I was gonna get one and put some cleats on it, and I got hit up and was told like, hey, there's a shoe that they got for you, and I had to put it on. I wore the cleat before I had the shoe, which was hard. It was hard, you know, like,
Totally forgot that.
it was hard, but like, that shoe was fire. It was so cool to like walk out on a Sunday night baseball game against the Red Sox, and like, you got Mookie Betts in right field that has a Jordan contract, but like, hey, mine are better than yours tonight.
For sure.
So I felt good about that one.
You did Cause Force.
Cause Force.
You did
Space Jam.
Fear of Gods.
Fear of Gods. The metallic navy blue ones.
Yeah. You had Mosh customize
Yeah.
you a pair.
Custom Mother's Day cleats.
Those were sick. You
Clint-
did some crazy ones.
Yeah, the goal for that was to kind of like, it's almost like, it reminds me like a Facebook poke where I'm trying to just poke Nike. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to like, hey, I'm alive. I'm doing this, it's only in yours. Every day it was in Nike, so like, this is where the loyalty is in this room, and I was just trying to differentiate myself, and then obviously playing good helps. I signed a contract with Nike the other day. I'm super
Really?
stoked about that. Like, they're gonna be,
Congratulations.
thank you. They're gonna be hooking me up with some shoes along the way, but like, that was the goal for me, to get signed by Nike, because they just like, they've cornered the market, man. Their shoes are the best in the game.
Yeah, they've always been my favorite. Like, I have a Nike tattoo. They are my favorite brand. And I think that's everybody's dream. I mean, you make it to the pros, you're on the Yankees.
Yeah.
But still, it's like that one checkbox to kind of get that Nike deal.
I'm like super OCD, so like, I feel like everyone shouldn't like brand clash where you wear like an Adidas sock with a Nike shoe. So where it really excited me was Nike took over the official jersey for MLB.
Sure. Yeah.
And so like, you have the Nike check on your shirt, you got the Nike check on your pants, and then it's like, oh, I got it on my feet. I told Nike I wanted to be head to toe, because you know, sometimes they give you the option to not wear the batting gloves or not. I want Nike to use me in the future, so I gotta play good to get there. So something that in preparation for the season, because we didn't touch on it, was I customized a lot of my gloves with
Which you posted
some
on
of my favorite shoes.
Instagram.
And so that was kind of like my excitement for the season, where it's like, you know what, like, Nike just signed me. I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm wearing some heat out there. Like, so I customized the Union Guava Ice 4s. The Travis Scott, you might as well grab those while you're right next to it. And then we got the Gulf of Mexico's. So that was something that was cool, was where
And you did a
grabbed-
lace swap on
Well,
these.
that's a failed lace swap.
I've never seen it done. It doesn't look that bad, honestly.
It's not my favorite. I think I have the original lace in the other one, but I was trying to. It's
I
already,
don't
it
mind
kind of
it.
plays with the white.
Yeah,
but
with the white here.
we'll see. I got really excited though, because we made 3 really sick gloves. We're gonna make more.
These are with Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson, they took me under their wing, and I think they know I'm on to something. Like, this could be the next thing for, but like, people don't care about shoes as much as people like we do. For my followers on Instagram, it's like summer baseball fans, and then the others are like shoe fans. And people, it's really cool to me when people are like, yo, like I don't care about baseball, but I'm following you because I'm a shoe fan and I like to see what you wear. So
Yeah.
I kind of just tried to like mash two groups of people together and come up with something. And it seemed like a lot of people like the gloves.
But the Travis 4 glove is so sick.
Fire, dude.
It's so sick.
Because now it transitioned into I'm gonna do more during the season. If there's any of your subscribers that have a shoe that they want to see as a glove, I need some inspiration. So.
Yeah, drop it in the comments. So what sneaker should he turn into a glove? Because you have kind of strict rules, right? As far as like what you wear. As far as cleats go.
Yeah, cleats go, but gloves.
But
like,
gloves is kind of free reign.
I think we're gonna find out. I think I don't think Major
Might
League
be pushing
Baseball
the
has
limit.
really had too many guys like try it. I think it's good for the game, dude. Like one thing that bothers me is like NBA and NFL, like when guys like roll up to the stadium, it's like a part of the game is getting to see what these guys are wearing, and they like have the goat red carpet rolled out.
Yeah.
Like baseball just doesn't really like have an overwhelming amount of guys that really like care to.
Yeah, everybody comes up kind of standard.
So-
you don't even really see what anybody shows up in, so I think it's a great idea.
I actually we put the shoe surgeon
Yeah, so
cleat out with the
let's
cut.
show these right here. So this is actually a cleat, which was designed by the shoe surgeon.
Yeah.
Just super sick. Just tell me how you got these.
So my friend Steven's been a guy that it was a mutual friend that linked us, and he's got his own company called Cuts Clothing, and he did something with me and he did something with Walker Buehler where a Dodger and a Yankee were wearing like the shoe, and you can see on the back like that's Steven's company's logo, and this was all his idea. He hit me up. I guess he paid for the shoe. I know they're expensive, so
Yes,
like
shoe surgeon's gotta have two price tags.
it is, but like I mean the detail, like the little things that went into this. So like obviously there's the cuts on the front. Like what people don't realize is this liner is the t-shirt of his actual company. So like they
That's
lined
super
it with
sick.
like the t-shirt material in there. There's just a lot of like little things that I'm sure Steven got really geeked to see come to life, and obviously I was the fortunate one to get to wear it. Like
Right.
it was sick, dude. Like Dom and Steven did a great job on this. I just got the shoe.
Yeah, they're
So-
super sick. I mean, he makes them all from scratch. So the quality of materials and the craftsmanship is what drives that price tag.
Yeah,
I mean,
to me, this had the similar feel to like the 85 Jordan cut, where the material was a little bit firmer leather, and like how I said, I think whenever I wear an 85, it feels like it's like the toe box is longer. So it was kind of cool. Like, I don't know how he does it, but I'm super glad he did it for me.
All right, guys, we've seen the collection, which thank you, Clint, for letting us stop by. Video 2 is finally complete, and hopefully we'll see you later on this year in New York.
Video 3 is gonna be crazy, bro. Thanks for having me.
Peace.